Alright guys, this is the Archangel. Today we're going to be viewing G1 ASTROTRAIN. He's quite special actually to me, he's a bloody good one. Yeah, I've not had him for ages. I actually, well, sort of not. I got him off of eBay. You can tell the paint's already chipping. So this is him actually in his train mode, steam locomotive to be more precise. And yeah, the stickers are not repro labels, I kind of made them myself. Printed a sticker sheet off the internet, just a piece of paper, wrapped it in tape, and then used double-sided tape to stick it on. Most of them, that one, this stripe here, these are original, and the rest are all in the other modes. Probably see them there, and I'll explain all that stuff in a minute. In train mode it does roll. Doesn't roll great, but you know. And this whole black section here is actually die cast, and this is too. You can probably see their metal colour. Yeah. Still, transformation to shuttle mode is basically just turning the thing inside out like a sock. Flip these back, and then peel them back. Unpeel these. Yeah, this is the variant which with flat-ended. Open these and pull this out. And when you do it, you've actually, when you pull it out, you have to like be careful when you twist it. I'll show you what I mean in robot mode. This one's a bit of a pain in the ass. Shove it down, click that into place, and then open that up. Pull this out. Click that shut. Rotate it. Yeah, the stickers came off, so try painting the guy. Yeah. These are also the same new stickers, them as well, because unfortunately the ink starts rubbing off, and you can see there, and there as well. And this is his shuttle mode. Again, the same stickers are there as well. Rolls better in this mode, I think. Oh. Yeah, so he's, again, the whole black section is die cast. Every bit of the black is in the black moulded stuff, more or less, is die cast. Other than that, the rest is all plastic. The die cast actually helps. I don't think these are die cast. Wheels are plastic with plastic pins for this section, metal here. And again, you know, it's funny as well because this guy you could say is like a bit like a gun because those sort of function a bit like iron sights. The irony. And actually, another thing as well. Focus, oh my god, proved that it's not a knockoff. 1985. This thing's real, alright. It's pretty hefty, actually. It's got some good weight to it. Not really hefty, but I think you kind of get the point. Now, for robot mode, I just move the camera up, and this is where this guy, he's good in all three modes. Robot mode's pretty good, actually, despite one glaring flaw, which you'll see. I had to tighten this guy's joints up, so I might struggle transforming a bit. Still, flip this up, flip that, and then slide it down, then flip it in, because I was end up bending those pieces out of place. Then click these in. And then what you have to do is, fingernail in this bit, flip it all the way out. Yeah, we pretty much know what this is going to be. Take this, and there's two ways to do this, but the first version I don't like, for reasons why I'll explain at some point. Take the arms and just them down there. Yeah, they're gimpy. You could tell they were supposed to extend by that little bit there, but they didn't manufacture it in. Split that section and pull it down. Yeah, I did the super glue trick, and boy, has it tightened all the joints up. I can stand. You didn't have much for feet, but these work like heel spurs. And then the obvious bit, pull this out, get it round to his back. And we're nearly done, but there's two ways to this. First, you can do it like that, which I can't stand because it makes him look like, it makes these bits look like boobs. But the second version is better, albeit it does hamper the arms a teeny bit, but not much. Fold that, and then split it. Yeah, those are the original stickers, alright. There you go. He's in his robot mode. Head sculpt. Yeah, that's very, very, that's pretty good actually. Pretty nice sculpt. His hands as well, he's got moulded in hands, which is neat. He's pretty good, really good figure. His arm is not the most posable, he's one of the least. Just give me a sec to focus the camera again. Again, we'll just do a 60 here. That's the front, the side, the back. I like how that sits there. I had to tighten this up because unfortunately otherwise it would just droop like that. And it was really annoying. The side. This bit's a bit loose, but doesn't really matter. It's not loose enough to droop down. Again, yeah, I'm not. Now he did have a gun. Mine, when I got this guy on eBay, he didn't come with a gun. Honestly, I was bothered more about getting the figure than the accessories. So you know, I could just make him a gun. Either way, his articulation is really basic, but it's interesting because his arms are actually ball jointed. That was the very first ball joint. It's weird as hell how to do it. I could unscrew the guy. You just remove that, and then take this part off, and then slide this section here up. Well, I'm not gonna. If you have the arms like that with the shoulder up, look how stupid it looks. If you're gonna do it, have it angled so that this line here on his thumb matches, just lines up with the top there. Kind of gives his arms a bit more natural look. Again, you can pose your arms a lot. They're going to hit that, but if you wanted, you could just move it out of the way. It's not really that bad, because when you have the gun, you can angle the arm like that and have the gun facing that way a bit. So it'd be sort of facing like that. Wouldn't do too bad, really. Again, great looking figure, honestly. I like the mode, even though his arms are a bit short. Doesn't really bother me that much. Yeah, again, you know, his transformation takes about, what, nearly 2 minutes? But still, again, the feet are die cast, so there's no chance of him falling over. Well, okay, that time. It's funny, really, because if you actually flip this back, you could technically roll him like that. And that's really what it does. For shuttle mode, he just lies down and folds away, but for train mode, he just falls on his front and then does it. But still, despite being simple, it kind of works. Again, unlike most figures, if I just grab I'll grab this little bone crusher here. It's kind of a knockoff one. If I flip that to the side, it's it's proving wrong. See, with this guy, however, again, and this guy, if we just him. It's because of the feet, the die-cast feet, and he falls over flat, whereas he does not. No, he just decides to fall the opposite way. And again. And yay, again! Stop proving me wrong, man. Basically, you get the point. The die-cast is going to make him go the other way. Keeping him upright quite well. Some of the older ones, their legs, after a while, because this piece is metal, and the piece in there's plastic, the little white bit, they'd start doing that. The legs would start sinking in, but because I put a bit of super glue on, it's strengthening him. You know. Again, it's pretty good actually. As I was saying, the leg bit. The reason it is the way it is if I flip it up, you can see there's a gap in there. Well, when you turn it to get it into shuttle, you have to push it in and then like that. Otherwise, if you just turn it willy-nilly, you're gonna see how it's just, you know, if I just get it like that, it'll force, see if it's like that, it'll force that and bend it out of place, and that's a real shame actually. But still, I got this guy for about 18 quid on eBay, just on his own. And what can I say, I was pretty chuffed when I got him, although he was packaged in the most ridiculous box. It was a crunchy chocolate bar box filled with freaking... He was in a plastic bag in his train mode, and it was just filled with polystyrene puff bits, like puff flavoured cereal or whatever the hell they are. They look like that, massive lumps of it, polystyrene. I I understand keeping the guy safe. But using a box that big, really? Either way, I just, you know. Either way, I wasn't really bothered about that. I just got the figure. Again, it was a bit small, but the training mode's about the size of my fist. Again, more or less. Ooh, why is that up? Sorry, one of the bits there. Oh, another thing. If you flip that out, and if I do the same with the other, because of the way that is, yeah, you need those. They are the only things that can keep him up. It's these little corner bits. Still, we're not having this stupid shoulder thing again. Still, if you see this guy, pick him up, because he's really, really kind of cool, actually. I do like the G1s, especially the triple changers. And now for a bit of an announcement, actually. Now, I remember in my previous videos on my Dynamo reviews that I said I would never paint them. Well, I went against that. Yeah. Yes, Scorn is red. In the film, if you look carefully, you'll see he has red on him. At least more or less in his Dino mode. Yeah, in his robot mode, if it wasn't for the visor, I'd think he was evil. Slug is getting paint chips. That's why there's bits of it showing. It still looks really damn neat, though. I kept the original gunmetal colour, because it kind of looks a bit like dirty metal. And him just, you know, mostly all got all painted. Still, that's not what we're focusing on. We're focusing on this. And the funny thing about these is, G1s were never in scale. But they were kind of, you know, they could mass shift. In fact, if I just transform him into train mode again, actually I'll show it on screen, just flip that. Click those in place. It's kind of difficult now to get these pegged in, because they like to split apart like that. You have to kind of wiggle them a bit to get them to stay. Flip these, and then if I just take the bone cushion and transform that, it's really simple actually to transform it. I don't know why do these wheels stick out so far. Really annoying. Looks a bit weird. Yeah, I got the bone cushion. It was missing an arm, so I just made a little one out of paper. Or thin card actually. But it likes to drift outwards sometimes. You can see that the size scale is, you know, not overly great. But again, you know, actually, this is pretty similar. This isn't. I think this. If you look, there's the driver bit, and the driver bit there again. If you think about it, the scale here is actually not bad. I don't think the ball is that short in real life. Funny thing is, because this knockoff can actually form part of Devastator. And the arm likes to drift out. Yeah, funny thing is, actually, his arms are on ball joints as well. Still, we're not focusing on him, we're focusing on this guy. Actually, the conversion to shuttle mode I meant the scale with Bone Crusher and this guy in shuttle mode is pretty much bad. As well, and the camera is sinking down again. Again, the cockpit, I don't really think that's accurate. No, it's nowhere near accurate. This will be about this big compared to a shuttle in real life. That's how big shuttles are. I mean, if you've seen the size of planes, you go on a plane on your holiday and all that, you'll know that planes are ridiculously big. Again, there's a gripe I have in shuttle mode is focus. See all there? They just gave it one long strip. Why couldn't they just paint each individual little bit? Still, it doesn't matter. Funny thing is, actually, he's not even show accurate in his colours, but, you know, there is another version with show accurate colours, but honestly, I prefer this version, to be honest, and that version is ridiculously hard to get. And it's actually the world's smallest, so, yeah. Still, overall, I'm going to give this guy an 8 out of 10. The only problem is, the two problems are his arms are a little bit short, and over time his leg joints can wear out and become really loose. and starts sagging. Still, if you see this guy, pick him up. Again, 8 out of 10, you know reasons why. So this has been the Archangel reviewing G1 ASTROTRAIN, lol, and I'll catch you next time. And I did hope you enjoyed this video. Rate, comment, subscribe, and also follow me on my Twitter account. So, I'll catch you next time.